The best way to program your radio is using your computer with the CPS. But if you need to add a channel on the fly, you can actually use the front panel. Using the front panel will allow you to quickly add a channel when you're traveling or when you're having issues with your computer. Today, we'll show you how to set up your channel type, color code, time slots, talk group, and bandwidth. You can find all of this information for your local repeater on repeaterbook.com. Let's begin by booting up our radio. Okay, so I've turned on the radio, and now from here, what you want to do is make sure you're in the VFO mode. This will depend what button you have programmed to switch into VFO. Most radios come with the P2 button programmed to switch to VFO. So if you're on a different channel or talk group or frequency, just press this button and you will see now we're in VFO mode. And this is going to allow us to actually program the radio from the radio itself. So from there, you'll want to go to Menu, and we're going to go down to Settings. There we go. And then Channel Set. And now here it's important to know what your frequencies are. So I've got mine, I've wrote down the frequencies for my local repeater. I've got the uplink, the downlink, the color code, and then the time slot that they want us to be on. So it's actually really simple to enter that information. So what we're going to do is first select the channel type. So in this case, it is a digital channel. Make sure that is selected for your, whatever your channel is that we're talking to. And then the transmit power, I'm going to leave this on turbo just so we can reach out to that repeater. Now, if this is a hotspot, you probably want to set that to low. Okay, and then the offset, we can leave this alone because we're actually going to enter both of the frequencies in there, but you can set the offset for a typical, like 5 megahertz offset. Now the bandwidth, obviously it's going to have to be narrow since we're on a digital channel here. Okay, so now our receive and transmit frequency. So we want to put the uplink in the transmit and the downlink in the receive. Because that's basically in terms of the repeater, the uplink is going up to the repeater, so that's the transmit on here. And the downlink is coming from the repeater down to the radio, and that's going to be the receive. So in the receive, select that, and now we can just delete what's there. And so my downlink is 444.4625. So we'll enter that in here. And then just to complete it, you press the pound key, and that will fill out anything extra, in this case just a 0, and press confirm. There we go, that successfully is set. And now to go back, you simply press the P2 button, and that will take you back out. Then go down to the transmit frequency. Once again, we'll delete that. And I have the uplink here is 449.4625, so. And press that pound key and then confirm. There we go, and then press the P2 button again to back out. Now, let's see, we can give it a name. We can do some other options here, but that is pretty much all we need to do. The two other important things are going to be the color code, so go ahead and enter the color code. In this case, color code 4. So select color code 4. There we go, and then back out with P2. And then go down to time slot. In this case, we have time slot 1, which is already selected, but we'll just verify that. Just like that. Perfect. So at this point, we should be ready to talk. There's one more thing we have to do, which is select a talk group if you're wanting to talk to a digital repeater. So go into Menu. Now all of your talk groups will show up here in the talk group list. So select it, talk group list, and then I'm going to go down here a little bit. See if I can find, got a lot of talk groups on here. I'd like to just find the parrot. Did I go past it? There we go, there's the parrot. So we'll select that one and then go down to select contact, hit select. There we go. And now we can just back out of everything. Let's give it a shot. So we'll try out the parrot here real quick. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is W3AMG trying out the parrot on this new AnyTone radio I programmed.
Testing, 1, 2, W3. This is W3AMG trying out the parrot on this new AnyTone radio I programmed.
There we go. How cool is that? So it works. It really is that easy to program a repeater into your radio on the fly. So if you go to a new location, you go traveling, you didn't bring your computer and your software, but you want to talk to the local repeater there, a DMR repeater, it is super easy to get on there and do so. So now that we've verified it works, there's one more thing that you may want to do. If you're going to be using this channel a lot and may want to go back to it, you can actually save it to a zone, just like you would in the CPS. So let's do that real quick. Go into Menu, and then go to Settings. There we go, turn down the volume here. And then go back to Channel Settings, just where you were. Now you can do this the first time, but I just want to verify everything worked first. And then do New Channel. There we go, just press Confirm. And now here we can give it a name. This is the KCI repeater, so we'll give it a name real quick. KCI, there we go, and then press Confirm. And now you can choose what zone to add it to. Now you can't create a new zone in this menu, but we're just going to add it to our sky zone. There we go, select that, confirm to save, yep. There we go, it's saving the channel right now, and it's saved. So now if we go back out to our zone, so let's get out of VFO by pressing P2. Now we are in, we can see if I switch to the sky zone here that I saved that channel to, we should be able to find KCI. There it is. So let's just verify this still works. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is W3AMG testing out my new channel that I added to my zone.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is W3AMG testing out my new channel that I added to my zone.
There we go, it works. This process is fairly straightforward, but it can be a little bit tedious to set up from the front panel. If you haven't set up your talk groups yet, don't worry, we have a quick video you can watch to learn how to program your talk groups. Thanks for watching. I'm Cody W3AMG with BridgeCom Systems 7.3.